Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully the rain doesn't come pouring in. It has just been crazy. I seriously have to get a waterproof camera because this is kind of ridiculous. It's getting very hard to do videos again because of the constant rain. The rainy season is in full effect. However, I wanted to show you something. I found a lid for my anaerobic compost tea, whatever you want to call it, my evil fermented plant juice, my swamp water, my elixir of gardening power. But I found this lid. It actually fits it perfectly. So I was able to take this off of the top and stick this on here. And I found this washed up on the beach after a storm. So that's kind of cool. Now the problem is, I mean, she'll tell you this herself, but Rachel, there was a day when we were working in the garden, it started pouring, and she left the plastic off the top of this barrel, and the mosquitoes got into it. So this thing is full of mosquitoes now, and every time you open it, like a cloud of mosquitoes will come out, and that's really bad. You don't want that. You have to keep it covered all the time. We don't want, the last thing you need in the tropics is more mosquitoes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dump this barrel out, and I'm gonna start a new barrel, and I'm gonna keep it covered all through the process now that we have an easy to manage top. I mean, we had this barrel going for months and months without any mosquitoes in it, and this just is the sort of thing that happens occasionally, and we just cannot give them any window to lay their eggs because it becomes a plague, and we're gonna all die of dengue fever or something like that. So today I'm just gonna dump this stuff out, take it down to the beds, water all the beds in and soak the plants with this stuff, and then we'll make a new batch, which is always fun. Until the Buphemus ate her up. They called her Buphemus. It was fun until the Buphemus ate her up. The Buphemus ate her up. Buphemus. Bum 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 Buphemus. Now it's time to load the barrel up again, and one of my favorite things to add is moringa. Moringa is very nutritious for us to eat, and it's nutritious for plants to eat as well. It has a lot of nitrogen in it because it has a lot of protein in it. So I'm going to chop this one back, growing in the garden bed here, and this will be the first thing we add to the new barrel. We're gonna grab some of this compost and throw it in there. Look at, actually, you see all those things growing in the compost? Those are pumpkins. Lots and lots of pumpkins. And this is why I don't add this compost to my pumpkin breeding project, because I would never know if I had a rogue one showing up. I have no idea what it is. I have a very specific mode of anarchy that was going with the pumpkin breeding, and I don't want to mess it up. So I'm going to add some of this compost to the mix, but before we do that, I am going to wander over here into the neighboring field where that bull is that ate my pigeon peas, and see if he left any gifts for us that we can add to the mix. He was tied up over here, and as you guys know, a cow is a fertility generating machine. You just have to go and pick up behind him. There's some fertility right there. There's some mushrooms in this one. Think I should eat them? No, I won't eat them. Kids, don't do drugs. That looks pretty good. That's all we need. We don't want to burn plants to death. We just want to give them some delicious, delicious manure. Oh, let's get some compost. Delicious, homemade compost. Now with extra pumpkin. All right, since we are doing the other gardens right now with the urine versus Miracle-Gro experiment, it makes more sense to take care of the beds down here with this fertilizer, swamp water, anaerobic barrel of horrors. So I'm gonna just mix it up right here, and we'll use it to dip into here. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna make this a super strong batch, because I want to be able to just dip right into this occasionally, because we don't really have much water down here. So not having water down here means I don't really feel like hauling water down here, and I don't want to go and fill it. I can run the hose from the house, but that's chlorinated water, and I don't want chlorinated water in here because I don't want it to kill the bacteria. So I have got some manure here, and I'm not going to dump all of it. I'm just going to dump some of it, because again, I don't want it too strong. Make sure a few mushrooms fall in. And then I have moringa. Now, if you don't have moringa, which a lot of you probably don't, use something that's high nitrogen. You can just cut weeds from your garden and throw it in, or you can, I mean, alfalfa should do really well. Comfrey, everybody knows comfrey is fantastic. Or if you've got some nitrogen fixing trees, those are good too if you want that protein kick. This is finished compost with all kinds of good stuff in it. And this is urine. Now if we fill the rest of this up with water, we ought to have a very good mix. And I think I'll throw some Epsom salts in here too. That was a rotten egg from the compost. Still intact. Woo! It smells amazing. Plants won't care. This is a good fertilizer batch right here. And I filled it about halfway full because it's actually rather treacherous carrying buckets of rainwater down here right now because the ground is so slick and muddy from the rain that I don't really want to carry any more buckets right now. So I'll do that later when it's a little drier, hopefully. And I mean, one time I was going down the hill with 2 like stinking buckets of compost tea down to feed something down the hill last year. And I got almost all the way there, got close to the garden beds, and I did one of these. And I got drenched in compost tea, and I basically threw 2 buckets of it down the hill. It was a complete wash. And I was the one that was washed. So anyhow, I don't want to do that anymore. So there we go. We're just gonna let this ferment and cook for a couple of weeks. When I'm not really seeing the moringa leaves, still obviously moringa leaves, I'm gonna say it's done. And then we will start feeding the corn behind me and the tomatoes and the pumpkins and everything else that's down here and getting them going with some of this totally free fertilizer. Oh, one thing, speaking of totally free, it is totally free because I couldn't find the Epsom salts. But if I threw a couple of cups of Epsom salts in here too, oh goodness, it might cost me $1. So yeah, that would be a little rough. But I think I could handle it. I just can't find the Epsom salt right now, so whenever I find it, I'll put it in here because we do these things very professionally for YouTube on the Good channel. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out thesurvivalgardener.com. And until next time, may your thumbs always be green.
I went to see David the Good. We listened to Portishead and drink spiced rum.
Cracking rotten eggs in 55 gallons of swamp water. Come on, take the challenge. I dare ya. Doesn't scare ya. Cause nothing can prepare you for the smell of anaerobic fertility. But the utility of such a simple method to feed the corn for free. Dump in some weeds and compost and peat, and bam, you got it going all through the season. Though the nose, it ain't pleasing. Really smells bad. It's like a significant odor.